star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Johnny Olson. Is everyone ready to have a go at it?
Let's go.
All right, let's have a go at it, shall we? Let's say hello. Oh, no. I have to lead, remember. Let's say hello to Sherry Davis and Shirley Yeary. How are you? This is our current champ, Sherry Davis. She's won $350, and she's going to be challenged now by Shirley Yeary, who will tell us a little bit about herself, please.
Okay, I'm from Upland, California.
Upland?
Upland.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm married and have two daughters, Stacy, 10, and Sherry, 1.5. And I was born in California, raised in Tennessee, and I've lived here now for the past 3.5 years. And I love the show, and I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're delighted to have you with us, and we wish you the very best of luck. Ladies will begin in a moment or so, but right now we got to do a little business, and this is it. All right, here we go. Push this button, reveal our first round questions, ask the challenger to make a selection.
B, please.
B is for her. Let's see, everybody plays. Tom said, my wife's been watching too many Lassie reruns. Last night, as soon as we got into bed, she started to blink. My wife's been watching too many Lassie reruns. Last night, as soon as we got into bed, she started to blink. That's an easy one.
Easy for you.
Did you hear that, Shirley? Have you got an answer in your mind? Well, just hang on to it for a moment or so. That's a simple one. Let's see if the
I'll show you how
new kid on the block got
I
a
have
reason.
my answer ready. I have it ready.
Very good. That's exactly what I had in mind.
At the end of the show yesterday, there were only 3 matches.
Yes.
On occasion, you have more than that on this show.
Oh, yes, we do. Sometimes you get everybody
But I
matches.
felt terrible. I didn't make a single match.
Well,
I didn't
but your
know you
answer,
had me back.
just trust your first instinct and everything's going to be all right because
right.
your instincts are terrific.
And I hope this audience likes me better than the one yesterday, too.
Oh, yeah. See, they do. Now, Shirley, let's get a response. Some do and some don't. Tom said, my wife's been watching too many Lassie reruns. Last night, as soon as we got into bed, she started to...
Bark.
Bark. Good? Okay. They seem to approve of that answer.
They like that answer?
They like that answer.
Then they're going to love this
There
one.
you are. One for you, Shirley. All right, Miss Brett, honey.
Well, I was going to say whine, but I'm tired of drawing on my own personal experiences on this show. So I said bark.
Bark. That's two for you, Shirley. Now, Gary.
No, Gary,
Rock.
what? Yeah, you see, I have a collie at home, and my collie doesn't bark when she goes to bed.
No?
No, she scratches her ear with her foot.
Last night, as soon as we got into bed, my wife started to scratch her ear with her foot.
Why not? My wife does that sometimes, too.
Yes.
I didn't know your wife did that.
Shirley's looking for the answer, bark. What are you offering that little girl?
Well, what is she going to offer me?
Well, I don't know. Bark is what she's
What will you give me if I give you that answer?
No bribing on this show.
Story?
It doesn't play that way.
Oh, it's bark.
Bark, okay. That's 3 for her.
Good.
Would you bark at that girl?
Certainly.
Okay, thank you. Now, would you show us your answer?
My nose is warm. I got to get to the vet. Yes, now, Shirley, you see,
Yes.
went to bed.
Yes.
Said to her husband, I had such a headache. But being, you know, an unsympathetic swine that he was.
Right, male chauvinist pig.
How very true.
Yes.
He still continued to make his moves.
Oh, I see.
And then Shirley threw back her head
Yes.
and howled.
I take it Shirley was ready also.
Well, no, I had the pick of the litter coming up.
That was a long way to go for a laugh, wasn't it?
But it was worth
Where
it.
else are we going?
Doesn't he look nice today?
He does.
You do. You look dashing.
Well, thank you. I shall dash over to you a little later.
All right, sweetheart. I have a bizarre answer, and I don't know why. And you, being from Tennessee, you sound like you're from Knoxville. Is that correct?
Right.
From nothing.
I said fetch, and I have no idea why
As soon
I
as
said
we got
it.
into bed, she started to fetch.
Man
It conjures up
The answer
images.
doesn't match, but it conjures a fascinating picture in my mind. Now, we come to yours, if you would. Listen to this carefully.
Salt-free
Fannie Flagg said, she says, I want to, well, I can't do her
I can
accent,
do
so
it.
I
I
just...
can do it. Give me
Can you
that
do Fannie? All right.
I can do her.
You
She
just
also
start.
said she could do George C. Scott.
I say Fannie Flagg said, just
Fannie
put...
Flagg said, I want all my friends and relatives in Alabama to know that I finally made it big in Hollywood. After the show, Grauman's Chinese Theater wants me to come over and stick my blank in wet cement.
Very well read, too. Yeah, that's good. What part of Tennessee? You said Alabama. You said you from, honey?
Birmingham.
Birmingham, Alabama.
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I used to work in a TV station down there.
Really? What'd you do down there, that TV
did the
station?
news.
You gave the news?
I gave the news, and what else did I do?
Did you do the weather?
Did you do the weather?
You do a southern accent very poorly, by the way.
Well, so do you then.
Would you put that card in the slot, Fannie? We're waiting for
She
you.
gets me nervous.
All right,
Spent
now
too much
she's
time
ready.
in the steam room.
Sherry. Fannie Flagg said, I want all my friends and relatives in Alabama to know that I finally made it big in Hollywood after the show. Grauman's Chinese Theater wants me to come over and stick my blank in wet cement.
Mouth.
Do you ever watch this program, honey? You ever see this program? You've seen Fannie on this program, haven't you? Fannie is the one wearing the sweater with the big S on front there. That's Fannie. Okay. She said mouth, and that's her first response. We have to go with that. So, Bob, you're up first.
Well, actresses have been known to put various things in cement in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater.
Including their agents.
Including what?
Their agents.
Their agents, right. But I think it's most often the foot.
The foot.
The foot
right.
is what occurred to me.
Foot is one. Okay.
No. That's the way it started yesterday. Just like that.
What do you say?
I'm sorry I said he wore cute clothes.
The clothes had nothing to do with that.
He don't watch this show either, do he?
Oh, yes, he do.
Well, if you have mouth there,
Well, of course I
5-1
don't.
you don't.
Fannie and I just came back from a health spa, and I know what she put in cement because it took her so long to get it off in the steam room. Boob!
Her boob. Okay. Gary?
I sort of thought that this was a natural.
Yes. Fannie. I finally made it big in Hollywood after the show. Grauman's Chinese Theater wants me to come over and stick my blank in wet cement. What do you say to that?
Well, since I've covered so many of those things, how do you like my southern accent?
Better.
Is it
Believe
better?
me.
You
Yeah.
lie.
I would say she does everything well. Do you think I want to be smeared?
Well, Fannie, honey, I've never watched them put the boob in or any of those other things, but they really always put in the hand.
The hands. That's right. That's what they put there in Grauman's Chinese hands.
Oh,
No.
don't do that
Don't
to me.
boo her,
I'm
she'll
very
get you.
insecure. Leave your name at the door.
Stick my blank in wet cement, and she said mouth. Richard?
So what? I love her dearly. Bazoon.
Bazoon. Bazoon. All right.
Would you read it? I have the correct answer.
I want all my friends and relatives in Alabama to know that I finally made it big in Hollywood. After the show, Grauman's Chinese Theater wants me to come over and stick my blank in wet cement.
My friend, Brett Summers.
So it's 3-0 at the end of round one. Round two coming up later, but now this. All right. Where are we? Round two coming up. Here we go. Shirley, would you please make a selection?
Yes, B, please.
B. The last time you matched 3 celebrities, Bob, Brett, and Rona, the 3 of you do not participate. The rest of you do. Miss Kitty said.
Oh, I love her.
She said,
Oh, she says the same about you.
I do.
yes. May I get on with it,
Sorry.
ladies?
I think
She
we'd all
said,
like to hear the
when
gossip.
the giant outlaw chicken came to Dodge City, Marshal Dillon didn't shoot him. No siree, Bob. Matt blanked him. a giant outlaw chicken came to Dodge City, Marshall Dillon didn't shoot him. No siree, Matt blanked him. Matt is Marshall Dillon, as you know, Shirley, right?
Dickie Dawson's always saying the dummies are on the second tier, but who's not writing this time?
Yes.
Yes, this is one of the proudest moments of my life.
Right. Everybody ready? Here we go. Shirley,
took
Erie.
me 2 days.
Miss Kitty said when the giant outlaw chicken came to Dodge City, Marshall Dillon didn't shoot him. No, sir, Matt blanked him.
Plucked?
Plucked him. Who plucked him?
That's what I would have said
That's
had
exactly
I
what I would have.
You would have said too.
Yep.
All right. She said he plucked that chicken.
Do you know that show actually did an episode about an elephant once?
They did? I don't remember that.
They have done 19 years or 20 years they've been
Yes.
on the air.
What did Matt do to the elephant?
They plucked him.
No. Oh, there's one for you, Shirley. Now we come to Richard Dawson.
It is no good to pluck a chicken, a giant chicken that comes to terrorize your town.
That's right.
There's
If the
nothing
chicken
more
is 20
irate
feet
than a plucked chicken.
Oh, they get angry.
No, what Marshall did, he ate him.
He ate him. Okay. All right, Fannie.
You know, being from Tennessee, there's not a chicken left in Tennessee. I said he fried and ate him.
Fried and ate that chicken. Pick up one more, Shirley. That means you're up to 4. And that means Sherry has to match 4 celebrities to stay in the game. 5, however, Sherry, will win another game for you. Here we go. Everybody plays. During the operation, the surgeon said to the intern, "This patient has obviously eaten an overdose of hot peppers. As you can see, his blank is melting." During the operation, the surgeon said this. Turned to the intern. He says, "This patient has obviously eaten an overdose of hot peppers. Look, his blank is melting."
Are you allowed to use technical terms?
Yes.
To answer this question, we would have to know at what stage the digestive processes, what they had reached in order to answer accurately.
No.
Technical terms.
It's, you make up your own mind where the incision is and play your own game. I'm not going to help you. That's a marvelous color. So hold this hand up there. Look at that beautiful color on her fingernails. What do you call that?
Oh, I thought you were looking at my ring.
Oh, the ring is pretty too. The ring is.
That's a
holy
queen.
mackerel! I got to take that back to my dressing room.
Bad luck. She'll
and
be
get my
dead before
loop
she
out and
gets out of the
look at it.
studio
Oh,
today.
no, it is not. I'm a Libra, and so it's right for me.
Everybody ready over there, Sherry? During the operation, the surgeon said to his intern, "This patient has obviously eaten an overdose of hot peppers. As you can see, his blank is melting."
His stomach.
His stomach is melting. Not bad? Okay. She came up with a very logical answer. She said his stomach is melting. Who plays? Gary, do you play?
I play.
Everybody plays.
Oh,
All
you
play.
Oh, everybody plays. That's right. She didn't match anybody in the
Now,
first
you said
round,
that
right.
that is a logical answer.
Yeah, sure.
Does this odd, do you consider that a logical answer?
They do. Right. They do. Okay. Got it.
So if I have anything else, I have to put up with more of your hissing and booing and all that boring stuff, right? Then I would like applause. Stomach.
They're a fair bunch. Just don't come up with any more wrong answers, or you're in big trouble there. What did you say?
I say Easter greetings, Easter cheer, pluck a chicken once a year.
Right. Good idea.
I believe this is a match. Pancreas.
Pancreas.
That's a match.
No. What? No. The
Where's your pancreas?
Now the pancreas is a different organ. Pancreas.
I asked you if you could use technical terms, and you said yes.
That's it, but the
You
stomach
also
is
said
nothing.
make your incision where you wish, and
That's
she
right.
has.
You mean that's not a match?
No, because the pancreas is the gland that contains the Isle of Langerhans that manufactures insulin. Has nothing to do with the stomach, really.
Let's look
I
at it.
got my
Geography.
degree at Bellevue. I'm telling you, that's a
I'll
match.
unzip my abdomen here and show you where the pancreas is. What did you say?
I'm almost afraid to tell you.
Really? Can I look at it first?
No. Actually, I said stomach.
You said stomach.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's 2 for you, Sherry. You need 2 more. And you got 3 to go. She's looking for 2 more to tie and 3 more to win. All right, Rona, you're up. As you can see, his blank is melting, and she says stomach.
Yeah, well, I went a little bit lower. Said the colon.
Really? That was a large incision. Now you've got to match the 2 remaining ones to stay in the game. Richard?
I said appendix.
Appendix. So, Shirley Erie wins the game. What'd you have, Fannie? Gallbladder. Come on down, Shirley. Congratulations. You stand by for a moment or so. And we'll say goodbye to Sherry. Sorry to see you go, Sherry.
It's been a lot of fun.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. We've got $350 to you with our best wishes. Sherry Davis. Now, you stand by for a moment or so. We're going to do a commercial here, okay? All right, here we go. Here we are with Shirley Erie. She's up here for the first time. She's got her $100. Now she's going to try for over $5,000. You ready for that, Shirley?
Oh, yes.
All right. Here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, Shirley, and we got their best response to this. Beat blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Then if you match the next one, you get $250, and the third, $100. 3 celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Rona.
Rona?
Beat up.
Beat up. Okay.
That's what they did to Fannie and me at the health spa.
No. Gary.
Gary.
Beat the clock.
Beat the clock. All right.
And Fannie.
Fannie?
Beat the drum.
Beat the drum. So you got beat the drum, beat the clock, and beat up. Now, you can choose one of those, Shirley, or give us one of your own. What do you want to do here?
Beat the clock.
You want to choose beat the clock? All right. She hopes that's under the $500 response, and it's up there somewhere at least. Let's begin by revealing first the $100 response. Beat the heat.
Holy mackerel, that's a
well-known
strange answer.
It is kind of strange, isn't it? It was a strange audience on a hot summer's day. I don't know. We are looking for Beat the Clock. Let's find out right now if it's under the $250 response. Beatnik.
Bob Barker had that.
That's what Barker,
Did you have Beatnik?
Yes, but she ignored me completely.
Yes, right.
I know how you beat the heat. Sit in the back row. Excuse me.
Right. All right. Looking for Beat the Clock. Last chance. Here we go with the $500 response. Beat the Clock. Congratulations. That's enough. Congratulations. Now, Shirley, you're up to $600, and now you're going to play for $5,000. To collect, remember, you have to match one of them head-to-head. Has to be an exact match. It's time to choose one celebrity now.
Okay, I'll stay with Gary.
Okay.
Gary, you're up. All right, Shirley, face me. Here is the $5,000 question. Blank Jude. Jude. All right. He's finished. Now, we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his. What do you say to that?
All I can think of is the song, Hey Jude.
Hey Jude, the song? That was a big hit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Who did that?
Beatles.
That's right. She says, Hey Jude, the big hit song. Gary, will match you. What do you say?
It's a little boring, but I've gotten into religion lately, and there's a St. Jude. When I pray, I say, Hey, St. Jude.
You got anybody out there?
Yes, my husband.
Where's your husband?
Right there.
Is that the one blowing you kisses? That you're jumping up and down? Yeah.
Some friends, four
Yeah.
friends.
Okay, well, you've got $5,600. How do you feel about that?
Oh, terrific.
Good. All right, you ready to play another game?
Yes.
All right, let's bring out another player right now. Here comes Linda Gill. Hello there. Hi. Linda, you know Shirley?
Congratulations.
Shirley's very excited at this moment because she's won a bundle of dough. Linda, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a rancher's daughter from Sacramento, and I'm finishing my last semester at USC.
Finishing up your last semester at USC.
Yeah.
What is your major? Speech?
It changes every day.
It changes every day. Okay. Good luck to Linda Gill. We'll start this game right after we have a message or two from you. Hello there. Time to say goodbye. Just said hello, now it's time to say goodbye. That could be a song, couldn't it, there? You'll come back next time, won't you?
Yes.
All right. And you'll come back next time.
No.
Yeah. You will?
Oh, are we leaving?
Is there anything I forgot to say? We said Price is Right several times, haven't we?
We'd say Truth or Consequences.
No, you can't say that.
Can't say that.
Only Price is Right. Talk about your new book. What's that called?
Well, my book is called Miss Rona. It was on the bestseller list, but it's coming out in paperback.
Oh, so you call that a new book?
I read it. It was wonderful.
I am so tired of her kissing blank just because Rona is in Hollywood. I can't stand it.
All right. Join us next time for Match Game 75. Gene Rayburn here. Good night.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.